Today on the channel we're going to be painting a character I call Mr. Spindly Fingers, but I think he's actually called the Goetic Warlock. Uh, Mr. Spindly Fingers makes him seem less menacing, but actually it also makes him sound terrifying, like a children's monster. So here we go. Hello and welcome to another episode of Blastercated Painting. Like I said, we're going to be painting the Goetic Warlock from Trench Crusade. This is a 3D print. It's an STL that you can purchase. I think you can also purchase physical miniatures from them as well, but it would be 3D resin. It's not a plastic kit. Maybe one day there'll be a plastic kit for the miniature, but right now, just 3D. And you do get a little choice of like where you put the arms, because the arms are just, on pegs, but it's a very cool miniature. It's not as static as some of the original STLs. Some of the STLs from the original Kickstarter are they're just like standing and they're not very dynamic. This guy's definitely more dynamic than some of them, so that's nice. Seems like they've figured that out. Anyway, we're going to do a very simple, easy paint scheme that I think pretty much anyone should be able to do with a little bit of practice, obviously, because this channel, I gotta remember, is for beginners, and that's where we're aiming. We're aiming to get more people into the hobby and show them that painting doesn't have to be as intimidating as it seems. So, having said all those words, let's watch some painting, and I'll say some other words. So first thing I did was give him a spray of white all over. Very white, and we're going to take some German gray here. This is going to go on all the cables and tubing and his gas mask, or I don't know what that mask is, and also all of the armor parts. So wherever there is armor, just make sure that we're getting that German gray on there. Next, we're taking some weapon bronze here, and this is just going to be a dry brush all over all of the armor bits. So we do want to stay away from the tubing because they are already the color that we want them to be in the end. So any of the armor bits, metal, basically that's dry brush all over those areas. Then we're going to take some white alchemy, we're going to add that into our weapon bronze and lighten it up a little bit and do another dry brush up of all that metal. So this just gives us a much sort of brighter, shinier metal, because we're not done with it. We're going to add a little bit more stuff to it, so brightens it up. Now you might be saying to yourself, if you're going to dry brush over it, why not just prime him black to begin with? Because his skull and his cloth, I wanted to use particular colors on it because I think that they look good. And it is better to get a smooth prime with a can or an airbrush than it is to go back later and brush the paint on. Contrast paint and speed paints and all that, I think, works well over a prime, not over brush. So this is just easier, and in the end, I think looks better. Next, we're taking some Fugan orange here, and this is going back all over the armor. So it was black, then we dry brushed it, then we lightened it, and now we're giving that orange tone back into it. But we used that white metal and weapon bronze dry brush to brighten it up for this step and bring that orange tone back in. And please remember to go check out our other channel, Blastercated Playing. That is where we play games. And we've been playing a bunch of different ones. So please go check it out. Maybe throw a subscription there if you think that it's worth your time. And I will be forever grateful. I probably won't know it, but I'll be forever grateful. So see me on the street. Be like, hey, I would like the gratification. And I'll go, thank you. Okay, that's enough. Next, we're grabbing some mummified grime here, and this is going all over the cloth. And that was another reason why I did not use a dark prime. I wanted to use this color, and I think it looks really, really good. It also dries much darker than it goes on, so be prepared for that. I'll put it on this tube in the back too. I'm going to take some pallid bone here and some water. So this isn't thinned down. This is just straight pallid bone. There's a huge bubble in it there. And we're going to put that all over the skull. Once that is done, we're going to take some clean water and we're going to push it off the top so we still get a bit of a white skull. Then we're going to take some familiar pink next and we're going to put this into the entire recess of the eyes. Once that is dried, we will take some pixie pink here and we will just dot in the eyes. So this little trick gives it a bit of a glowy look, sort of, because that familiar pink is in there. And this is a very simple, cheap little OSL because the bright spot is the eyeball and then the glow is the familiar pink. And it's just a very simple way that you can kind of give it a glowy look without having to do too much work. And even though it doesn't actually look glowy, it kind of gives your brain the idea that it does. But anyway, let's move on. We're pretty much done. Last thing we'll do is take some warm skin shade and this will go all over the armor because I want to now darken it down a little bit but still have that orange tone, and also the cloth. We'll do the base on this guy and he is going to be all done. So, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. It's a super easy way to paint up this miniature and kind of ape the actual art. Now, I think theirs has a little bit less orange in it, but I really wanted that armor to stand out and look bright, and this was just the easiest way to do it that I could think of. And I am very happy with how he turned out. He is a very cool miniature and a very cool pose and a really crazy, weird design, and it's nice to paint something like that has such a weird sort of design. And I do enjoy looking at a piece of professional done miniature artwork and trying to figure out, well, what's an easy way that I can do something that's similar to that and then share that with you. I do really like that process. And as always, we want to thank our Patreon members, Charming Goonade, Richie Fender, Blessed Boy Mike, Stuart Drake, and Bowties and Bugbears. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. I hope you are all having a great day and are happy and healthy. And I want to thank all of you for watching today. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff. You guys have a great rest of your day. Go paint.